Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. The ongoing floods, which have swept away homes and livelihoods across vast swathes of the country, have once again highlighted the perils of unchecked development, full stop. Many families have seen their life savings buried under mud and debris simply because housing societies were allowed to spring up in places where they should never have been allowed to build, full stop. The question is not only why their construction was permitted, but also why a nexus between the land mafia and regulators seems to thrive, full stop. The rot runs very deep, full stop. Pakistan's real estate sector has for years functioned with minimal regulatory or legal oversight, leaving even those who purchase land in ostensibly safe areas vulnerable to financial ruin, full stop. Unscrupulous developers routinely defraud citizens, while regulators, whose primary task is to protect the public, often look the other way or feign ignorance, full stop. Next para. Take the federal capital, for instance, full stop. A recent report has revealed that the Capital Development Authority has known since February 2024 that housing scheme sponsors have not been sharing allotment records through a digital platform, as it had mandated the previous year, full stop. This requirement was meant to ensure that the CDA could verify transfer letters and restrict approvals to plots within CDA approved plans, full stop. Yet, despite recognizing the risks to buyers, the authority has failed to act, full stop. The result has been fraudulent practices, such as over invoicing and the sale of a single property to multiple buyers, even in the country's most regulated city, full stop. If this is the situation in Islamabad, one can only imagine the vulnerabilities faced elsewhere, full stop. It is clear that the state has abdicated its duty to protect citizens and their property, full stop, until regulators are compelled to enforce their own rules, and until illegal and fraudulent practices are met with real consequences, the public remains exposed to exploitation, full stop. The authorities can no longer afford to ignore an industry that affects millions of families, full stop. Strict action is needed, full stop. End.